Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Okelo Peña, and today is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021. Here is your nightly news update. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 84 degrees with sunny skies and a 10% chance of rain. Nice day to catch some rays and enjoy a nice day out. Tonight, the low is a chilly 59 degrees with a 0% chance of rain, so you may need a jacket tonight. Tomorrow's high is 88 degrees with sunny skies and a low of 61, much warmer than previous days. In national news, Greece rolls out a self-administrative coronavirus test. Each resident will have access to one free kit each week. Priority testing for the kits will go to teachers and high school students ages 16 to 18. If someone tests positive, they will have to declare on a government website and undergo a PCR test. Hispanic students remain the largest minority at UCF at almost 28% according to the latest university stats. And those numbers mean more opportunities to encourage Spanish resources on campus. Nightly news reporter Adriana Aquino Adino tells us how one association promotes the language into everything they do.
The Spanish Graduate Association promotes different events throughout the semester to create conversations about the language and the different Hispanic communities. Events like El Coloquio Anual and their poetic Café Español have been around for years but needed to be adapted due to the pandemic. President Ana Patricia Camacho says that many students trying to learn the language are left without the conversational learning aspect of meeting other people, but that thanks to technology, they've made it work. Let me tell you, I think we've done a great job in that, in adapting, and I believe we have the blessing of a great university that backs us up.
Empty halls, empty classrooms, and not a lot of students for SAGA to teach. It is a true reality that the association faces nowadays, but with UCF announcing their return to face-to-face learning next semester, will they make a comeback?
Vice President and graduating senior Roberto Rodriguez Acevedo looks forward to in-person events and says that anyone is welcome, even if they're not fluent in the language. We are all here to learn. We're all here to be friendly with each other in a space where we can all develop a knowledge and love for the language without being pressured to be perfect in speaking it.
Sin la presión del aula.
In Orlando, Adriana Aquino Andino, UCF Nightly News.
The last tertulia en español of the semester will be held tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. For more information on how you can attend, visit their Instagram at UCF-SAGA. Out of the Closet is a new clothing thrift store about 10 minutes from the UCF downtown campus. The clothing store holds free HIV testing for individuals in the community. Nightly news reporter Tania Sims tells us more.
Out of the Closet has made its way to the Orlando area and has become a hotspot for some students. The new store provides a variety of gently used clothing options, as well as a pharmacy that provides free HIV testing to those who may need it. HIV testing is available Tuesday through Saturday, and it can be completely confidential. There is also a drop-off location for those who want to donate to the store. UCF student Samari Jones says she's glad Out of the Closet it is in Orlando because it provides resources to those who may need it.
LGBT health centers, underserved communities, they kind of require unique accepting care. So it's nice to have a place where people can come in and get their medication to get tested and not have to deal with judgment, I guess.
The latest HIV stats from the AIDS VU website says there were 12,541 cases of people living with HIV in the Orlando area. Dr. Daniel Odogo says he's seeing a lot of resurgence of HIV in Orange County and advises sexually active students to get tested at least every 6 months.
An HIV diagnosis is not a death sentence. I mean, it's a tough diagnosis, if you will, but it's something that we can manage.
Students who are interested in receiving an HIV test at an Out of the Closet Orlando can call at 407-583-4916. In Orlando, Tania Sims, UCF Nightly News.
For more information on HIV testing, you can visit outofcloset.org. Appointments to receive the COVID-19 vaccine at UCF's mass vaccination clinic are now full. UCF is distributing 6,000 Pfizer vaccines to students starting today. UCF sent an email to students on Monday notifying them about the distribution of vaccines on campus. Shortly after, all the slots were booked in less than 24 hours. Quentin Rodriguez, a social sciences major, says that he tried to get an appointment for the vaccine but was unsuccessful.
So unfortunately I was at work, right? So whenever the email first came around, so then I wasn't able to exactly, check my night's email and everything like that, since, I had other tests that I had to attend to. So I actually checked it around like 7 p.m., sometime late afternoon. And then it literally just said, that all the spots were full.
Students can keep up to date on vaccine distributions on UCF's coronavirus information website. Lastly, in sports, Lastly, in sports, the UCF Knights have added a new member to their special teams unit. Appalachian State kicker Riker Casey announced on Twitter that he will be bringing his talents to Orlando. The transfer was ranked number 3 in the nation out of all 2021 transfer kickers in a ranking done by the Coles Kicking Camp. Casey took a year off during his freshman year and will transfer with 4 years of eligibility remaining. He will compete for the starting job with sophomore place kicker Daniel Albayeski this offseason. And that's our show for today. Make sure to keep up with all things that are happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Knightly News. And check back here tomorrow for another Nightly News update. I'm Okelo Peña. Thanks for watching, and charge on, Knights.